My name is Sandra, and welcome to my channel, From Lack to Legacy. On this channel, we're all things money, investing, and mindset. In particular, how to go from a scarcity mindset to a mindset of abundance. If this sounds like something that you're interested in, please stay. If this is your first time, welcome. This is how we live, y'all. I'm in Danang, Vietnam. And I'm at a wellness resort that I also needed. So this is a walk with me. So I'll be walking down this beautiful beach. But if you're here, hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. It's all free. It's a small cost for you. I mean, because it's absolutely free. But for me, it's such a big deal. So if you're here, hit the like button, subscribe, share the channel, the whole shebangity boodle. I'm going to be giving you all a full review of this resort. Y'all know I don't do resorts like to travel, but this is a wellness resort, baby. And when I tell you these people, nobody does it like this. I've been to a spa or 12. By far, it rivals my favorite spa, which is the one in, well, there are two. I have two favorite spas in the world. Like everybody knows, every place I've ever been, you can lay your hands on me. I need to see. I need to see your spa. I need to experience your spa treatment. And when I tell you all, the best place I think I've ever been, there's a spa in Cancun, believe it or not. It's called Moon Palace. It's at Moon Palace. Baby. That spa is so big and so huge and so beautiful. It's worth it. It's just worth it. My second favorite is in Playa del Carmen at the Grand Hyatt. Now, the Grand Hyatt puts together a great package too. But y'all cannot see that mountain because of the cloud cover. I'm going to tell you something. I have never, ever, ever in my natural born black life seen anything like this. I hate that there's a haze because I guarantee you, I promise you, behind that haze of clouds is the most beautiful green mountain that pushes up out of that water. Out, I think this is the South China Sea. Don't y'all quote me. Y'all know what this is. I just got here yesterday. But when I tell you total, I don't know who these people are. I found them on the internet. I can tell y'all because can't nobody get to me. I am at this wellness spa. It's a retreat. It's called TIA, TIA. Do yourself a favor. Check it out. It's a little pricey, but baby, it's worth every penny. Every penny. When I tell you I have been to luxury spas, I've been to them. Y'all know. That's my thing. I'm a luxury spa kind of girl. But this is flipping next level and epic. I'm gonna have to take my time and explain to you all why I have never experienced this kind of love and care in my life. I arrived yesterday in Danang and I checked into the spa. So, you know, it's the usual check-in. Have a seat. We're going to give you a welcome drink. They made me some tea, delicious tea. It was wonderful. And I started to speak with the rep. And I noticed, I'm like, okay, this is a little different. Because he spent considerable time with me, asking me, what is your objective? How long are you here? It wasn't just a check-in. He was checking in with me. So I told him, I said, listen, I've been traveling a while. Hey, Kathy. Yes, I'm out early. Hey, who is that? Wind Singerful? New Life Creator? Yes. I'm out early. It's 8 o'clock here. I have to be back by, I think, 10:30 because I'm going to Hoi An today. But I'm trying to tell y'all about this beautiful hotel spa, and I don't get paid. Y'all know nobody gives me a nickel. I don't get a dime. I don't get any discounts, any of that stuff. But check out this. I'm telling you, if you come to Southeast Asia, do not miss this spa. It's TIA Wellness. Google it. Google it. Google it. I'm telling you, next level care. So anyway, the young man is asking me, like, what are your objectives? He's interviewing me basically. And so I share with him, I'm a little, not burned out, but I'm an introvert and I'm a little peopled out. I just left a little cruise where you have to sit with everybody, you have to eat dinner together, you got to talk. It was great. I met great people in Halong Bay. But for an introvert, 3 days of organized dinner and organized activities, that was a lot. I was ready to I was ready to go recharge. I could not have picked a better place to recharge. So I share with him I'm an introvert, right? Tell him all my needs. Y'all, why is it that every person, every staff member, you can clearly tell he shared that information with everybody on staff? Because normally when you're walking, in a hotel, you see staff, they greet you. These people were giving me space. I was like, I came out, I'm walking up the property, and as I'm coming, people are ducking, the staff, they're ducking into like the doorways so that I don't have to talk to them. What the hell? I'm talking about next level care, y'all. Every day at this spa, at this place, at this property, it's included in the price. You get a 80-minute spa treatment every day. Any combination you want for 80 minutes, it's included in the package. I'm gonna have to do a room tour so y'all can see it. I'm Googling now. I'm not the type of person to be jealous of others, but girl, don't be jealous. Google. Look at this. Hello. Did you see that? I'm in heaven. Y'all, help me stay focused. But let me say, did y'all see that man on the motorcycle riding down the beach? This is look at that. Untapped, untouched. There are resorts further down, but a large part of this beach is private. I walked for miles yesterday, didn't bump it. Nobody said anything to me. So if you're an introvert, this is a great place. The introvert is coming down the hall. Yes, Kathy. And it's all outdoors. So, oh, I forgot that part, y'all. I had to show it to you. It's a 1-bedroom private pool villa. I don't know if all of the rooms are like that. Would y'all look at these people riding down the beach? I was out here last night, y'all. A man built a bonfire. He was out here fishing. He cast his rod. He fished. He started a bonfire. Oh my God. Look at that. So this is like I don't know. It's not like anything I've ever seen. I didn't see any vendors. Nobody is selling you anything. You don't see chairs lined up down this beach. It's none of that. It is raw, untapped. I hate that they're building this. Look at that monstrosity. Oh my God, they're about to spoil this beach. Y'all better get here before they spoil it. Because when I tell you, I walked last night, I'm going down there where you see that cluster of buildings. That's about a 2-mile walk, y'all. It's gotta be. I walked it last night. It took me a long time. I walked there and I walked back to my resort. But I'm excited. I'm sorry. I'm just here to tell y'all, check it out. It includes everything. I never seen anything like this. When I went into the refrigerator, there were 4 bottles of detox water. There was detox water. There are it's a wellness, their theme is wellness. So all the snacks are healthy. Everything is free. Everything is included. That's all I can tell you. So in the refrigerator, there are dried fruits, nuts, seeded crackers, just wholesome. Everything is, I don't know. They hand pack them, they date and seal them. Amazing. The place itself is gorgeous. I'm gonna show you all. I'm gonna do a live where I sit down and then I'll show you that place, but I'll show you the room. I have not seen anything like this, y'all. I've done some luxury things, but this is luxury on a whole nother level. And because we're in Southeast Asia, for me, it's affordable luxury in that, it's affordable. I think it's affordable. I think anything under $500 a day is affordable. So it's certainly under that. It falls under that price, but everything's included. So let me get back to all the amenities. So you get the fresh detox water. There's water everywhere. Bottles of water by the bed, bottles of water in the bathroom, water by the pool. It's just You can tell that they really are into this wholeness and healthy thing. We talked about all the delicious, healthy snacks that are available. Here's something I thought was really interesting. Girl, get here. They have everything. I've been to the best spas, y'all. I'm telling you, I've been to a spa everywhere I go. That's just the thing. I'm going to go check out your spa. I'm going to see. I want you to rub on me. I'm gonna try all the different massages. This, I never saw anything like it. The complex where they do the services, it's like a maze. It's so big. It's so many different rooms, and they got a room for this and a room for that. And I'm talking about quality stuff. I'm trying to help my sisters. Because if you need to really get away, I don't want you wasting money. I don't like to waste money. That's my thing. I want somebody to go check it out and tell me if it's worth it. This is worth it. This is worth it. Every time these motorcycles roll past on this beach, y'all, it freaks me out. The man said he started a fire, a whole full bonfire. Nobody said a word. And so for me, that's the freedom of this place. Being in Vietnam and Southeast Asia is totally different. You know how the police you in the States? It's none of that. The police don't have time to police y'all. They do not have time to be concerned about you jaywalking, running a red light, or setting a fire on the beach. Nobody cares. That kind of freedom, when I walked back down the beach, I saw the man start the fire. I saw him set up his fishing poles. So it took me about an hour to get all the way down to where I'm going and an hour to get back. By the time I made it back down the beach, he was done. He just left the fire burning. He didn't put the fire out. He just left it. I started to sit right by that bonfire, y'all. But it was late at night, and you still have to keep your head about you. At least I try to still be smart, because I walked down this beach at night. And that's not, I don't know that I would advise that for everybody. My back cries every day. You need to get out. They have it all. Facials, all different kinds of massages. All of this is included. Yoga this morning, they have Tai Chi. You can do creative arts. That's a part of the package. It's all scheduled. You just show up. There were 4 activities. Something else. Yoga, Tai Chi, art. Oh, breath work. Breath work is included as well. So those 4 things go on every day, no matter what. Every day you can get up, do yoga, Tai Chi, breath work, and then do some art. What? This is for real wholeness and wellness. Who are these people? I'm telling you, if you need a break, if you happen to be in the area, do not miss this spa. I can't say enough. And I'm telling you, they don't give me nothing. I get nothing. I don't get a discount. I get nothing. What I get out of sharing this stuff is I know it's somebody out there just like me. It's a sister out there just like me. She gonna need somebody to love on her. Her back hurt, her knees hurt, her ankles hurt, whatever it is. She's going to need that love. And y'all, I don't want to spend $3,000. I like luxury on a budget. I'm budget luxury. I want lux, and I'll pay for it. I just don't want to pay top dollar for something I could have got for less. I'm sorry. I don't care how much money I make. I'm never going to overpay for anything. So the fact that I was able to get this down to really, y'all, I want to say I got it down to like $300 a day. And I'll share that with you. So here's my secret to getting luxury amenities at a budget price. You have to reach out to the people directly. When I'm moving fast, I'll book through booking.com. Girl, creative arts, yoga, Tai Chi, and breath work every day included in the package. You just show up. Massages, 80-minute service every day included in the package. And when I tell y'all, don't you think that's a bargain for $300 a day? Oh my God. All your meals, food is included. Well, here's the deal with the meals. They serve breakfast I want to say it's 24 hours a day. So breakfast in the hotel, what, not hotel, but in the resort restaurant is served from 6:30 to 10:30. But if you miss it, it's no big deal because they're going to serve it to you all day. You can have it in your room, you can have it by the pool, you can have it on the beach. I have never felt or had this level of service at that price level, at that price point. So about $300. I contacted the property directly, and usually I email, but because I'm here in Vietnam, I just called. And I'm telling you, if you call people and talk nice to them, I try to be so nice and so polite. If you're nice and polite, and don't rush. We're talking. The more I talked to this dude on the phone, the more stuff he threw into the package. He was like, well, Sandra, oh, they also have you should see the car that came to pick me up. I was like, what? Of course they greet you at the airport with your name on the thing. They put you in a nice luxury van. It was just me. You know, I don't know. I don't know who put this package together, but it is a winner. I would be eating on the massage table while painting and drinking tea. I'm telling you, you can do it all. Then they take you, there's the same beautiful luxury van takes you to Hoi An, which is about 45 minutes, I don't know, 30, 45 minutes away. But Hoi An is the city in Vietnam where they tell everybody if you get there, have a custom dress or a custom suit made. So I'm going to Hoi An today. The name of the resort is TIA Wellness Spa and Resort. You can look it up on booking.com, but do not book through them. Do not, I repeat. I only book through booking.com if I'm in a hurry and I don't have time to, connect. But if I have time, like for that Halong Bay cruise and for this, I took my time. I reached out, I talked to a human being, and I'm telling you, you'll get the best price. If you can email back and forth. But if you can get somebody on the phone, I told him, how I'm living and that I just happened to be here. I'd never been here before and I wanted something special. He was it was great. So you get all those amenities. What else? It's incredible. The place is beautiful. It's beautifully decorated. Let me turn around so y'all can see. And now we're coming up. I'm away. Whoa, look at that. I'm away from all of these are the resorts. Like you can see them now. I'm at the very end of the beach. It's secluded. It's a private beach. It's got a saltwater pool. It's got two pools. Saltwater pools. Just the private pool in my villa, I think, is not saltwater. I think it's got chlorine. But the big pool, the infinity pool that opens up to whatever this body of water is, which I do believe is South China Sea. TIA, yes, Wellness Resort. Book it. I would not lie to you. I would not steer you wrong. Book it. It is, y'all, if you in here, hit that like and subscribe button. Somebody hit that thumbs up. I see we got 11 viewers and only 5 thumbs up. Hit the thumbs up, y'all. Y'all do want me out here reporting back, right? Oh, I can tell y'all this. I'm getting my first check from YouTube after a whole year. Y'all want to know how much my check is going to be? The first one is $100. A whole year. So if y'all think you're going to get rich on YouTube, probably, I don't know. You got to blow up. Once you blow up, then the money will start rolling in. But y'all see my video quality. I get on here and talk to my friends. I don't care if anybody else sees. I just want my friends to know. If I find a gem, I'm going to share it. Unspoiled. And then look, all the natural stuff. But by that, when I say unspoiled, it really is. Because you'll see where the fishermen have discarded their net, If you can look past that, and be okay with just this beautiful tide and I it's perfect for an introvert if you ask me, because it's wide open. Nobody bothers you. It goes on for miles. And I just wish this fog would lift so you all could see. You can kind of see the outline of those mountains, but it is green and lush. Flying over it, Vietnam is beautiful. I've seen some beautiful things, but Vietnam, from the air, to see those green mountains, it's like they plunge right out the sea. I saw something similar in Spain, but those mountains are rocky. These have tropical. This is all green, lush, coming right out that water. Not to be missed. I don't know about no baller alert. You're going in and out. Oh, you all know the drill. It's I'm on a SIM card from Vietnam. Stop it. I don't even know. You know I don't know about tech. So it would probably be better if I was on a stable land, like wireless connection. But we're doing this from my phone with a $15 SIM card. So y'all have to forgive me. I don't know how anybody else does it. I think they basically do edited videos and upload them. The video quality would be better, but in the moment when I'm walking. I'm walking and talking, and you all literally are keeping me company. So I can't do anything about the video quality. I've gone back and watched some of it. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know how to make it better. If somebody knows how to make the video quality better, I'm on an iPhone. Let me know. I'll try it. How is the bathrobe? Look, Yvette, you already know. These are hooded. The waffle, they're white. They're oversized, because here's one thing you'll run into in Southeast Asia too. Every place I go, they give you that little teeny tiny Asian lady robe. I'm like, ma'am, I'm gonna need a bigger robe than this. I'm gonna need some bigger slippers than this. Not a problem. They had the big robe. They had a little medium-sized robe. It's just great. I'm gonna show y'all. I'll do a live from there, from the place, the actual, so you can see the layout of the resort, so that you could, I promise you, it's just, I never saw anything like it. That's all I'm gonna say. I can't say no more than that. Google the resort. It is beautiful. I'm telling you, I bet you the pictures don't do it any justice, because it's the little touches, like your remote control, that they clean your remote control, and then they put it in a special box. A lot of you not. It's a wooden box with a lucite top with a gold little handle. They put how you always get coffee and tea and sugar and stuff? Girl, it's in a wooden box with a lucite top with a gold handle. I'm like, who does that? Who takes the time? There's a tea set, a porcelain tea set in your room. Fresh flowers. I don't know what to tell you. And I saw the pictures online. I almost didn't book this place because I was like, yeah, I don't know. But I'm so glad I did. It is by far the best place I've stayed. I'll be here 4 days. So long enough to unwind, to really unwind, because it's serene. Of course, there's beautiful, really serene music piped in everywhere, and it's not crowded. That's what I love. I think I saw a guest checking in with me. As I was walking the property, I saw an older couple, and I saw a group of ladies. Other than that, I haven't seen anybody. So if you like the jumping party, this might not be that place. But if you are like me and you appreciate, a little privacy, some serenity, and treat me good, this is the one. This is the one. I'm trying to think what else put it over the top. The robes, the slippers, what towels are everywhere. It's got to be 10 towels in that room. It's towels by the pool, towels in the bathroom. We're not going to even talk about this tub, this soaking tub, this black marble soaking tub. and the gold sinks. I lie to you not, I never saw anything like it. The construction on it is just so high quality. The dark wood. I'm gonna take you all through it. The yoga and stuff is one-on-one. I don't know, because today's my first day and I didn't take the yoga class, but I got a feeling it's probably a small group. I don't know. Um, y'all know I did a little Tai Chi on that boat. Walking is my thing. I'm not even trying to do nothing too stressful. So I will check out the classes for you all because it really wasn't on my list of things to do, but I'll check them out so that I can at least report back and let you all know, how the classes are structured. The one I wanted to do was the breath work. That one I would do, but they offer them every day. So I'll check it out tomorrow. Today I go to Hoi An. I'm gonna try to get a dress, a traditional Vietnamese dress made today. They say the turnaround time is really quick and they're inexpensive. So I will try that today. And I'm trying to think, is there anything else? I don't know, except for it's stunning. And everything is basically included for that very low price. But up here, so what I'm going to do is I'm only here for 4 days. And because I think I like the feel of Danang, I didn't know. My original plan was to leave Da Nang and go stay in Hoi An after this. But Hoi An is so close and they take you there every day. I'm going to just visit Hoi An from here, let them take me back and forth. I'll go a couple days, get my dress. I think I'm gonna spend the rest of the time here in Da Nang, but I'm coming down to this end of the beach. You see where all these hotels are? Okay, my hotel's way down there, or my resort is way down there. Very secluded. That's for people who want to get away. Down here, oh, they getting it in. I walk down here, they partying. It's not like crazy spring break party, but it is on the beach with music, cocktails, and food. I'll be ready for that in 4 days. So I think I'm gonna find one of these high-rise hotels. They're a lot cheaper, y'all. I saw hotels here in Da Nang. I'm talking about well-rated places I would stay that were $30 a day, $40 a day. Even the most highly rated hotel, like say of those, I want to say it's like 100 and you could get it for 150. But why spend 150 when there's one down here? You can look it up. I read the reviews. Usually when I read the reviews, I always look at the worst reviews, because those worst reviews, those people will tell you the truth. They're gonna show you pictures. I love it. Y'all check the worst reviews. Always check the pictures, because a picture will tell you everything. People will lie. And on booking.com, I don't mean no harm, but I've stayed at those properties and those people flat out asked me to give them a 10. I rated one hotel I stayed in Cambodia a 9, and the lady called me and asked me would I rescind it and redo it and give them a 10. I said, absolutely not. I absolutely will not do that. Oh my God, I had to send her a really nice little terse letter. Ma'am, no ma'am, I will not. I'm gonna tell the absolute truth. It was a great place, but it wasn't perfect. So I don't trust those booking.com reviews totally. Go find the worst ones. Find the ones with the pictures. Those have been the most informative. I can't wait. Thank you so much for sharing this with us. Yeah. Hey, Deborah. Are you kidding me? Check it out, Deborah. If you just got here, girl, check out TIA Resort, Wellness Resort and Spa. It's in Da Nang. So I'm talking about 5-star luxury on a budget price. It's budget price, y'all. I don't care what nobody say. $300 a day for a 1-bedroom private pool villa. All your meal, 24-hour room service, 24-hour everything. These people wait on you hand and foot. If you tell them that you are here and you don't want to be bothered, nobody will even make eye contact with you. I thought that was amazing. I was like, oh my God. I feel like that man saw me. He heard me. He interviewed me when I first came. I thought that was odd. I was like, there's a lot of questions. But he was really getting information that he passed on to the staff, that I didn't really want to talk. I was an introvert, and I came here to rest and disconnect. And I'm telling you, everybody, I these people barely make eye contact with me. I really have to kind of look down and be like, it's okay. We can speak. We can say hello. You can say hello. But yes, very respectful. Anything you want. I was up last night. I had coffee. Y'all know. My sleep schedule is still a little, I don't know. You all know Southeast Asia is exactly opposite the US. So it's really like 12 hours. For 60 years of my life, y'all, I lived on that schedule. It's difficult to take your body's circadian rhythm has been set, and then flip it. That takes some doing. That takes your whole body, my whole mind is still, I don't know what that is. It's very much tied to the US. But, trying to flip that schedule. So I'm saying all that to say I was up last night drinking coffee. I couldn't go to sleep. I was up drinking coffee. And so I called and asked for some fresh milk. But before I could hang that phone up, they was at that door with that milk. It had to be like 11:30. I was like, what the hell? They really take very good care. I think that's their thing. I think what sets this resort apart is just what I said. That man took the time. I mean, and we talked for 10 minutes. I was like, is he stalling? Is the room not ready? He wasn't stalling. He was doing what they do. They took an inventory. He knew exactly who I was by the time we were done with that conversation. And I appreciated that. And he passed that. He told me that too. He was like, we leave notes at the end of my shift. I will pass my notes on to the shift that's coming up. So anything that you ate that day or anything you needed that day, they have like a running tally of what you want and need. Thank you. I need that in my life. The food, it was last night. Listen to this. After my spa treatment, I went back to my room. I told you I couldn't sleep. I had an omelet with smoked salmon, whole wheat toast, anything you want, really. I ordered it. I'm not kidding. I wasn't there long. That food showed up, delicious, but it's light because, again, it's a wellness. It wasn't big old 3-egg omelet drowned in cheese. It was not that. It was very clean eating. The smoked salmon was, just that, plain smoked salmon. That kind of service, Deborah, yep, I'll pay for that. I'm sorry. I've seen beautiful places, but that kind of service, oh, I'll pay for that. I'll pay for that every time. And the fact that we're here in Southeast Asia, it's reasonably priced. I don't know what I would have to pay for that in the US. It wouldn't be this. I wouldn't be getting all that and that beautiful place for $300. That wouldn't happen. Those are facts. You could barely get a decent hotel in Chicago for less than $200 a night, and we're not even talking about food and service and yeah. So check it out. I am going to, so this cluster of hotels right here in front of us, I'm going to check in. When I check out of there, I'm going to check in down here. And I think I'm going to bounce around. There are a few that look interesting to me, have tops. Y'all know I'm a rooftop pool kind of girl. This is my setup. I'm a pool girl. I don't really like the beach. I love being near the beach. I want to see it. I want to hear it. I want to walk on it. I don't want to sit in that sand. I don't want to be out here in the sun when it's hot. Would y'all look at these big old clam shells? I want to be on that rooftop, at that rooftop pool with delicious snacks, a cocktail, and I want to be looking down at these people sweating on this beach. I don't want to be down here sweating. Nope. I used to like it. As I've gotten older, I do not care for the sand. It's everywhere. It's hot. We sweaty. I don't want that. Put me on top of that hotel right there. Put me in your pool. Make me a mojito. You got some hookah? Shh, I might move in. You got good snacks? You got some chicken wings, some french fries? I'm your friend. You can get my money. So I prefer that, to be honest with you all. But this retreat I needed. I really did. I needed to. Look at that. Can you see? It's just shells. It's a very natural beach. It's not, you're not going to see tons of umbrellas and chairs and vendors like you would see maybe in Mexico. Touristy beaches. Oh, shucks. Mexico's got beautiful private beaches too. Look at that. Clams, shells. The fishermen come out every day. I'm sure they've been out here already and left. So it says, you are giving me the courage to get out in the world solo. Girl, if you need somebody to hold your hand the first time, let me know. We don't have to, I'm not a travel, like, I don't want to share no room. Y'all know me. I don't share rooms. I'm not into it. Because you just heard me say I'd be up at midnight drinking coffee, walking and talking. You don't want that. I don't make a good roommate. But I will travel tandem. Like if we meet up in the same city, if you stand at one hotel, I'm staying at another, I'm available. I'm available. If you want to meet up somewhere in the world, just say the word. I ain't got nothing else to do but figure out where to go next. Try to find another beautiful place that's affordable. That, I think my whole thing is, y'all know I'm a retired teacher. What y'all think they sending me? They send me enough money so that I can live well. I can live okay. But it's not enough to be talking about having no Lux life. They ain't giving no teachers no Lux life in retirement. They didn't give you a Lux life when you was there every day. So I have to be creative. I've always liked nice things since I was a little girl. I don't want it. If it's not good, I don't want it. I swear to God, I feel that way about food. I don't want it. I'll pass. I don't want to stay at your hotel. I don't want it. I'll wait. I'll wait till I can afford it. I've always been that way. And I think my grandma started it because she told me, I told y'all this, she told me, baby, get the good dress. I was like, but we ain't got no money. She said, no. It doesn't matter. Get the good dress. I was like, okay. So I'm a good dressed kind of girl. But I was always aware, money is money. And I'm always aware. I'm fully aware of what money can do for us. And so my whole aim, even with finding that apartment in Chiang Mai, is I wanted someplace nice that when I go to it, it feels supportive and it meets my needs or exceeds my needs. But I'm not paying a lot for it. I paid $325 in Chiang Mai a month. Beautiful place. It feeds my soul. And I wanted the same here. As I'm traveling through the world, I have done budget accommodations. I have. I hate a 3-star hotel. I do. I've done a couple, but they're not I don't like them. I do not like being in a bed where I don't feel secure. Like, what happened before I got here. I don't like it. I like knowing that it's a certain level of service. It's a certain quality. I just like quality stuff, but I don't want to pay top dollar. And so if you're anything like that, follow this channel, because my whole quest is I'll research for hours, days even, to find that. I'll do everything in my power to make sure I got the best for the best price. That's it. So I want the best quality for the best price. And so sometimes I'll pay a little bit more because that's what it dictates. But it's always about quality for me. It's always about safety, quality, cleanliness, comfortability, services, amenities. And this place does that well. What they figured out is that it's a bunch of beautiful places on this beach. They packed this stay with extras, extra service. That's what separates them. I'm sure they figured that out. Is that we're going to offer you all these extra things that it doesn't really cost them anything, you know? But for you, it's added value. So that's what it is here. I think they do well with the added value. They have added in so many services and stuff. Hey, Elle. Hey, Abba. Please, you all, get out here. This place, if you didn't hear me, it's called TIA, TIA, Wellness Spa and Resort. And when I tell you, I know sisters that need to be here. I know sisters who need this level of care. You need somebody to snatch your bags up from you, put you in a beautiful place, rub on your body, don't ask you for no money. Nobody has asked me for 1 cent since I paid for the reservation. I haven't had a need for money, none of it. It's everything. Food, and it's not that it's unlimited like you just, it's an all-day buffet. It's a unique setup in that you get breakfast. Breakfast is included. But the fact that you can have that breakfast anytime. You want it at 10 a.m., great. You want it at 10 p.m., great. In that 24-hour span, you get to have breakfast whenever you want. So nobody's going in the water today because of that red flag. I think they have a red, yellow, green flag system like on most beaches. And so you'll see people, that surf is a little wild. That's a pretty high surf. This is the crowded part of the beach. Y'all, on my part of the beach, nobody. It's a private beach. So there's nobody down there. These are tourists taking pictures. So I'm down on the tourist. I want to experience this part too. So I'm going to stay at one of these hotels, they're directly across the street. And when I tell y'all reasonably priced, look them up. TMS, I looked at that one. It's reasonably priced. Rosamia, or ROSA, y'all see that one? It was reasonably priced. And I didn't check out Eden. There's another one down here called, I'll have to show you. It's a small, short one. What's the name of that hotel? Anyway, check out the prices. I looked at all of these here. So I'll let you all see the names. These are directly across the street from, look at this, is that a brother? Directly across the street from the beach. And they are just hotels, most of them. I wouldn't say that they were resorts. And they are so reasonably priced. And by that I mean I didn't see one that was over $150 a night. And you can find a nice hotel here in Danang for $40 a night, $50 a night. I'm talking about these hotels right here, right across the street. This part is a little more touristy in that it's got, more people. And it also opens up into a public beach down here. There's a public park because I saw kids and families out last night down here. So let's see, that took me 45 minutes. It takes me an hour to walk 3 miles. So after an hour, I'm pretty sure I will have gotten in 3 miles. I'll look at my watch. Yesterday, I think I got in 7 miles yesterday. But the beautiful thing too about Danang is that it's warm, but it ain't super hot. You see people got on pants. They're at the beach in pants or shorts. It's perfect weather. I got on a little dress. Y'all know I ain't got but 3 dresses. So I have on a dress and it's totally comfortable. It's warmer than it was in Hanoi. Hanoi was chilly. The only thing I'm not happy about, I know you can see the outline of those mountains. I promise you, if these clouds ever break and you see that green, because it's the greenest green, lush, tall, big old mountains, just sitting in the water, chilling. It's a sight to see. It says, I was wondering about the heat. Nope, it's very comfortable. Yeah. You could be out here in shorts and a tank top like this lady and be very comfortable. Well, she's got on pants. Or you could have on pants and a jacket and be quite comfortable. I have to look at the temp. I want to say it can't be more than 80, 82, maybe. I couldn't walk like this in Thailand. So you don't know what you don't know. Y'all know I love Thailand. In Thailand, I feel comfortable. I feel safe and comfortable. But the truth is, it's so hot that there's such a large part of your day that you have to be indoors. It's like Mexico in that regard, in that after 10 a.m., from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., you have to stay in the house. In Vietnam, particularly in Hanoi, they get 4 seasons. So you can be out all day. It lends itself better to my lifestyle. I need to walk. What about the humidity? In Hanoi, zero humidity. It was cool. You saw I had on jackets, pants. I even carried a little wrap because it would be chilly. And Hanoi's in the north. It's probably the biggest city in the north of Vietnam. Now I'm in central Vietnam, and it's a little more humid, but not unbearable. Nothing in the world is as hot as Thailand, excuse me, y'all, and Mexico. Baby, if you've been to Merida's hell hot. Thailand is edge of hell hot and humid. Vietnam's totally different. Vietnam, you get seasons. What I love about it is you do get 4 seasons, but you don't get any snow. You don't get no better than that. 4 seasons and no snow. Now here in Danang, I don't know if you get 4 full seasons. I know they have a rainy season too, but the humidity is bearable. I'm trying to think what it reminds me of. I don't know, this kind of feels like Chicago's weather in the summer. It's not absent of humidity, but because you're on the water and you get that breeze off the water, it makes it bearable. Because it's one thing to see Asian people or Vietnamese people in a jacket, they're accustomed to the heat. But when I see tourists and foreigners in pants and shirts and dresses, I know it's comfortable. Yeah, yeah. If you haven't been to Merida, whew, that's the hottest place I ever been in my life, is Merida, Mexico. I've never been any place hotter, ever. You will burn, literally. I can remember walking the first time we walked in Merida. I didn't know what to expect. I'm pretty sure I had on sunscreen. You can't stay out in that heat 10 minutes, dummy. I was out walking in the middle of the day trying to get something done. You can't do it. Thailand is not that hot, but it's equal. It's hot. It's hot and humid. That's what makes it miserable. I promise you, I thought PDC was hotter than Merida. I saw the devil in PDC for sure. No thanks to Merida. Nope. I spent time in both of those places. Nope. PDC is hot. Yes, it is. But again, because you're near the water, at least the closer you get to the water, you might get a breeze and you might get some relief at nighttime. Shit, it was no doggone relief in Merida. Baby, you run that AC. You will run your AC in Merida. I don't know anybody who could survive without it. So that wasn't gonna work for me. That's too hot. What else? She looked like a sister. Y'all sisters is out here living their life. Y'all better hear me. Folks is out here living their life. I ran into 3 black people in Hanoi in a day. We are traveling, so anybody who is feeling apprehensive, you might not have taken your first trip, I promise you, just go see. Just go see. You would be surprised. I was 2 weeks in PDC and 4 weeks in Merida. It was hot, no lie. Yep. That part of the Mayan Riviera is just hot. Tulum, all of it. But I find the closer you are to the water, you can get some relief at some point in the day. But Merida, there was no relief. I felt like a hostage in Merida because basically all you do is hop in a taxi, a car. You get to where you're going, you get back home. I didn't like that. I didn't walk much at all in Merida, except for at night. We would go out and walk at night in Centro, and that was beautiful. But this, like walking for hours, I've been walking 48 minutes talking to you all. Comfortable, totally. I cannot wait. I enjoyed this walk. Okay, I walked. Oh, Nesta. That was the other hotel. Nesta. It looks interesting. It's got a Starbucks in the lobby. I don't know. But it looks interesting. So, all down here, I passed a couple of clubs. Oh, yeah, this is it. And they're unassuming. It's not like spring break in. Well, I hear Phuket is really crowded, and it's not that. It is very much laid back. Have a cocktail on the beach. I like the vibe. It's low key. I'm never really interested in partying with, that 20 something crowd. I don't care. Y'all drinking cheap beer, being loud. Move around. Move me to the other part of the island. I like good music though. I do want to have some good music. You can bump it even. I'm okay with that. I like loud music. I like bass. I want all that. I want a party vibe, but I don't want to. Can I just be honest with y'all? I don't want to be around Becky bouncing and bending over. Bye. Move. Get out my purview. I don't. You blocking the beach view. I don't like that part. And I know for real in Playa, for me anyway, there's a time of year where the beach is filled with young people. And I don't know, colonizers just a rude, period. I don't care where they go. And I'm not interested in partying with the colonizers. And the younger they are, ugh, thanks but no thanks. I'm gonna take a hard pass. But Asian people are kind and considerate. It's quiet. They stay to themselves. Nobody's selling me anything. I don't want to be bothered with. Yes, Yvette, you said it. I want to walk to the party. Yes, I want access. I want it to be there. I just don't. I don't want it in my face. And I felt that way in Cabo. They have all the little contests on the beach. Cabo is very touristy too. Playa could be touristy. Cancun beaches can be touristy. I'm not into those. Once the tourists are gone, then I'll go back to those beaches. But I have shared with you all the most beautiful beach I ever saw with these two eyeballs in my whole entire life is Isla Mujeres in Mexico. And it wasn't even that the beach was so beautiful. It was the water set up against that blue horizon. I never saw 15, 25 shades of blue and green in water in my life. Pulling up on Isla Mujeres when we went and somebody in here was there. I think Kathy was on that boat. That water is gorgeous. You can even see, like, this isn't the bluest blue. It's more like green. It's got that emerald green. I don't know what that's about. Might be because of the overcast sky. But that water in Isla Mujeres, if you get there, gorgeous. There's some beautiful beaches in Mexico. Go to Holbox, Holbox. Holbox was beautiful. Akmal, beautiful natural beach where you could swim with the turtles. And Bacalar. Bacalar is so far south in Mexico that it's almost to Belize. Think if you cross the street, you'll be in Belize. That's a beautiful, it's like a bay. It's not open to the ocean or anything. It's a bay. But baby, I've seen some beautiful beaches. The beach in Alicante, Spain, gorgeous. Again, it was beach like this, and then neighborhood, like that. And it had mountains too coming out the water, but they weren't green, grassy, tropical. They were rocky. And so that's a whole different feel, but equally as beautiful. But when I tell you, I think Danang, and you can Google this, they are, either they have the 6th most beautiful beaches. They're in the top 10. Da Nang, Vietnam is in the top 10. They have the top 10, most beautiful beaches in the world. When the man told me that, I was like, yeah. I done seen a bunch of beaches. But when you step out here, it's the natural beauty that, it's the fact that they're so unspoiled and they're so wide. That's a wide A beach. So you can almost see it. The stuff is breaking. Off in the distance, there's a big white statue. I don't know what the statue is, but I'm going to go find out. I'll go and see. It's a tour that they offer, so I'll go see what that is. But Man, yesterday when I got here, it was so clear and green and beautiful. The mountains, I swear I was breathless. I was like, okay, all right, I see you, Vietnam. Are the waves raging? Yes, they are. You can't get in the water today. The tide is too high. It was high yesterday too. The red flags were up yesterday. So yeah, no, but I saw kids down here, locals. They were in the water last night. The kids were. I saw kids playing just like you normally see in hot places, how life comes alive, after dark. I was out on the beach like about 9 o'clock last night. No, 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 because I got back in time for 8:30 to have a massage. So it might have been about 8 o'clock. And the kids were out playing in the beach, playing in the water. Nobody seemed alarmed. Not the flip-flops melting. The flip-flops melted in Merida. Yes, indeed. How many people, if y'all been to Merida, just do a thumb up in that thing. It was hot. Or do a flame, because it was hot as hell. I know it wasn't just me. I couldn't stay. I don't think I stayed 6 weeks. We had an apartment. I was traveling with another travel buddy. We had gotten an apartment and everything. Girl, we kissed all that money goodbye. We was like, no, we out. we cannot take it. And then the internet wasn't established. We were in Tamazon Norte, which is North Merida. It's the modern part. The place was cute, really cute, but we couldn't get good internet installed because the owner had to do it. It was all kind of complications. And so I didn't stay in Merida very long. I got burned. My skin got burned in Merida after, I'm telling you, I wasn't outside long. I walked to a convenience store and walked back. Oh, I was like, yep, lesson learned. I don't think I ever got burned. Did I get burned in Playa? I don't think I got sunburned in Playa. Playa's hot, but again, you at the beach. So, yep, it took an hour for me to walk down to the touristy part. So I'm sure that's 3 miles. Let's see, it's 9. I need to be back by 11. I'll walk back. It'll take another hour. Let me check this watch so I can see how far I actually walked. Hold on, guys. Let's see. What? I'm only 2 miles? What the heck? It says 1.8 mile, 2 miles. Okay, well, so I'll get 4. Why is it taking me so long to walk such a short distance? Usually if I walk an hour, it's 20 minutes to a mile for me. Maybe it's harder to walk on this sand. I don't know. It felt like 3 miles, but it's only been 2. So I'll go 2 and then 2 back. I'll get 4 and I'll see what else I can get in today. I hope you guys are moving your bodies. I hope somebody is walking or doing something. I was gonna say the sand. That sand hit different, yeah. What time of year were you there, or does it even matter? I don't think it matters in Merida. I think it's hot. I don't think it too much matter in Thailand. It's hot. I haven't had one cool day in Chiang Mai, not one. It's always hot. That middle part of the day is totally unusable. Nobody is out. And that's not gonna work for me, I don't think, long term. Because I do need to walk, and I need to be able to walk consistently, and I need to be able to walk outdoors. And so something like Vietnam with 4 seasons but no snow might work better. I'm gonna call it lawlessness, but it's not lawless. You see these people rolling up and down this beach on these motorcycles. It's the absence of policing. If you've been in America, like I've been in America, that policing of black bodies, you notice it when you are unpoliced. I know what it's like to feel policed. I lived in Chicago, y'all. You driving while black, walking while black, shopping while black. You will be profiled, you will be approached, you will be disrespected. To be able to move in a world where my body ain't being policed. Oh, Jesus. Nobody here cares. These people, you want to have a picnic, you want to sleep on this beach, sleep on it. Anybody gonna bother you? Sleep. That's what you want to do. You want to have a picnic? You want to start a fire? You want to barbecue out here? You want to fish and then cook the fish? Go for it. Anybody? They don't care. I guess people in Southeast Asia got other stuff to worry about. The police definitely do, or maybe I don't know. I don't speculate because I don't know enough about the place or the culture to speculate why there's this state of unpolicing, but I didn't see not one police officer pull anybody over. I saw people running red lights, and people will tell you the lights and those things are suggestions. Nobody cares if you look both ways and run through that red light. Nobody's coming. I saw that multiple times. But I tell you what I don't see a lot of, like people aren't out in the street drinking and walk. It's not party like that. I don't see that. People are very respectful, but they value independence. You know, it's no, I wouldn't say that the government, it doesn't feel like the government is heavy-handed and overly involved in people's lives. I haven't seen it. And so that freedom, being able to live and know that don't nobody care about me walking up and down this doggone beach. I'm sure as long as I keep my clothes on, I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna be okay. I passed somebody smoking on the beach. They were smoking weed, smoking cigarettes, drinking, having their, but everybody's respectful. Everybody's respectful. So I could live like that. I have learned in this short 2 years that I've been away from America that America's an assault on your nervous system. It's an assault on your mental health. It is an attack that we have just become desensitized to. I know I was. And when I went back in April, you guys, I had such a traumatic experience. I told y'all when I went back in April, because I had to go back this year to do my taxes and stuff, try to clean all my tax stuff up. I got into a car accident. My mind is in Vietnam right now. I'm not thinking about the police. I know. Girl, it doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. But I'm saying that in stark contrast to my experience in the States. I was only there for 30 days and had an encounter with the police that had me, I was terrified. I didn't even realize the toll it had taken. I didn't realize it. I didn't. And I'm sure maybe some of us are still walking around not realizing the price that we pay for being in a place that don't really want you there. They don't really want you there. They don't value you. It's so different when you're in another place. You get a chance to breathe. And I don't want to say you become invisible. Not that. It's just, I don't know how to explain it. It's just you're free. You free to be. It doesn't matter what I have on. Nobody's clocking and checking and measuring and competing. It's none of that. Nobody cares what you got on your feet. It's the absence of that. It's the absence of being policed. It's the absence of financial oppression too. You're not targeted. Yes, not at all. But here come the sun. So, ooh, Jesus, I think I better head back. That's 1 hour. It's gonna take me an hour to get back. I'm gonna head my little stuff back and I'm gonna let you guys go because nobody wants to sit and watch a video longer than 1 hour. I wouldn't. I'm telling you now, I wouldn't. But yes, so that's Danang. I don't know what hotel that is. And these go all the way around. It's like a little hook. I'm sure I could walk all the way around there too. That might take another hour or two. This walk looks like it might be, if I walked one end of this beach to the other, maybe 2-3 hour walk. You could walk that whole hook. Now I got to go back down there to that big building you see. So that was an hour. It'll take me an hour to get back. And then I will go have breakfast and then get ready to go to Hoi An to get this dress made. And I will report back, you guys. I'll try to get the footage of the dress fitting in Hoi An. Anybody ever been? Anybody got any recommendations? I put it out on Facebook. I asked for recommendations for a tailor in Hoi An. So if anybody's got any intel, shoot it to me because I'm just shooting in the dark here. But I am going to go. That's on the agenda for me today. I stay in Hoi An most of the day. Then they pick you up. They drop you off at 11. They'll pick you up at 5 or they'll pick you up at 9. So we'll see how long I stay in Hoi An today. And then I come back. Every day I'm here at 8:30. I have my services scheduled already. So like right before bedtime, I'll have my 80-minute included spa treatments. And you can get any combination. Like I'm opting for like some kind of hot stone massage and then a foot treatment or something. So you can pick that. You schedule it every day. I just schedule mine for the same time every day, so that I can have my days free, and then I'll have a little treat before I go to bed and get my little snacks. I cannot wait to show you all this room. So the only reason, y'all, I don't do do edited videos is that if you think this reception is crappy, try uploading a video with poor internet. It takes forever. It takes too long for the video to upload. Then it may get halfway through, the internet pops out, and then it's a headache. That's one thing too. So we talked about the flip schedule being challenging in Southeast Asia. The internet situation can be challenging too. Not if you just surfing the web or you just watching videos, but if you're trying to upload videos, that kind of bandwidth, especially on the go, it's challenging, y'all, because I'm going from hotel to hotel. Hotels are not really interested in giving you the best Wi-Fi. They want to provide something so they can say they have it, but it's not the fastest, so it's not the best. So I think the best quality I've gotten so far in Southeast Asia is in my place in Chiang Mai, and that's sketchy too. Y'all know it's sketchy. But Abba, I don't know. It'll take me a whole hour to get back. But when I get back there, I'm hoping they clean the room. But when I tell you God is good, it's nothing but a love in Jesus. I make no mistake about it. When y'all hear me and I'm excited, I swear before everything I know and love, I don't even know what that is. What's that mountain structure? I swear to y'all, it's never a flex. I'm not even that girl. It is joy. It's happiness. It is, oh my God, look what you can do in the world. Sometimes I'm shocked my damn self. It's like, girl, you really finally did enough, I don't know. I hope that explains it, you all. I swear to you, it's never a flex because everybody in the world knows, it wasn't like I had $1 million. I had to be smart. Anybody tell you, Sandra, squeeze a dollar to death? Yes, I sure will. I'll squeeze the juice out of $1 because I had to on a teacher's salary. So when I share this stuff, y'all, I swear my heart is, sister, I only got $500 and look what I did. You could do it too. You can find these places. It took me some research to find this place, but it is worth the little $300 if you need to get away and have all of your needs met, and you just need to detox your brain. You just need to have somebody rub on your body. You need to be in top quality stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna share that. I'm gonna share that every day. No gatekeeping. If I find something good, if I find a delicious piece of fruit, I'm telling. It's like, girl, good fruit over there. Girl, go get you some of them papayas. I'm not gonna keep that to myself. And so I hope that the excitement and the joy you all hear, you hear it as excitement and joy. And like, it's just, sometimes I promise you I'm astonished that life has worked out the way it has. Because Lord knows I did my time. It wasn't easy, but I was able to persevere and get some of, it's the reward time. And I want to share that because I know I'm not the only one. I know it's 10 sisters right here. I could reach out and touch 10 women who worked hard as I did or harder, who paid the price. And we just need to know where to go to heal. We just need to know. And some of us don't have an infinite amount of money. I do not. I got a little teacher's pension. I got to live within that budget monthly. I got to live within it. They send me a check once a month. I had to make that last. And so if I can find some delicious fruit, a delicious restaurant, or a beautiful spa that's affordable, I'm screaming it from the rooftops. I'm telling, I'm telling everybody everything I know. I'm telling it. Well, who is that? Hey, who is that? Sheba. Oh, hey, Janice. Hey, y'all. I'm so glad y'all made it. Listen, I've been walking about an hour. I thought I had 3 miles in. Child, I ain't did but 2. Whatever. I'm going back to that far building you see right there. I got to walk back there. It's about an hour walk. But once I get there, oh, the sun is coming out. You can still see the form of those mountains, but baby, when this cloud breaks and you can see them, I'll take some pictures and post it. But flying over it, breathtaking. I tell you, it transforms me back into a little 8-year-old girl every time. I'm somewhere between 8 and 12. Y'all know my childhood was tumultuous. And so a lot of what I'm doing out in the world, I've been transparent about this too, is I'm reparenting. You know, when you parentify a kid and they paying bills and, you know, helping, being mama's helper, like most firstborn black girls do, you become mama number 2. It was a lot. And so there's a lot of stuff I didn't get to do as a kid, things I wanted to do. I wanted to be outside. I didn't get a chance to do all of that stuff. So when y'all see me playing in the sand, jumping in pools, I'm reliving and reparenting all those things. It's for Sandra now. I don't have to worry about children. I don't have to worry about my husband. I don't have to worry about no kids. I don't have to worry about my mama. I don't have to worry about no job. Oh my God. I just want to do a cartwheel. I just want to cartwheel all down this beach. I want to do flips. I just want to do 4 rows because I can't even do a cartwheel. I just want to do 4 rows all the way back down to this hotel because God is good. That's it. God is good. Look, this is how you make a seat in the sand. You see? And then you have your backrest. I don't care what y'all say. That's genius. You'll see them on the beach where people dig out and they make like a little backrest. The only thing about it is the sun is out. So, yes, I wish my sisters health. I wish you abundance. I wish you happiness, contentment, whatever it is you want, love. Y'all, because, you know, I'm putting that out in the air for real, too. Because now this stuff is all beautiful. Do not get me wrong. I love it. And I love the time I have to myself. I really do, because I never had that either. I had a baby when I was 21. They gave me my little baby and put him in my arms. I was like, what? A baby? Sir, I thought I was in here to get a tummy tuck. You mean to tell me I got to take this baby home with me? What? I didn't know that. And I got that. I had a baby at 21. So a lot of stuff I didn't get a chance to do. You know, even for me, after that baby was born, it was like work time. It was like, girls, go time. Go time. I didn't have no Sandra time. So now I'm reclaiming all of my Sandra time. And I don't know if your story is similar, but I don't know one black woman that didn't sacrifice more than she probably really should have. I don't know them women. Most of the black women I know sacrificed. You know, we gave a lot. And if that's you and it's time for you to get outside and play, I encourage you, please go play. Because we are not promised tomorrow. That's how I'm living it. I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. I know plenty of, especially in education and social work, those fields where you're given. Y'all, I'm not lying. I can name for real right here today 5 people who retired and died. I can name 5 that retired and they were dead in 2 years. Either they worked too long, you know, they weren't healthy by the time they went out, or they got sick. You know, some of them were sick when they left. Man, I knew I was never going to give that part of myself to anybody. Not a job or my kids, no husband, nobody. I wasn't going to die for it. Nah, I'm sorry. It's a lot of stuff. I don't know. I wasn't going to die for that job. I wasn't going to die for that money. I wasn't going to die for the house, none of it. And so I gave it up. And here we are. Come outside and play. It's the best I've ever felt in my life. I do what I want. I do it when I want. And I'm telling you, it don't take a lot of money. It does not take a lot of money. My pension is maybe not quite 60. It's not 75% of my salary for sure. Because I would have had to give my soul to get 75% of my salary. I wasn't about to do that. I want to say maybe I'm at 60% of my salary, something like that, my former salary. Anyway, it ain't no bunch of money, but it's enough to do what we trying to do, live well. I just couldn't do it in the U.S. But baby, you could do it in Southeast Asia. You can do it in Mexico. But I'm going to say this too. I've been to both. Mexico is not cheap. Y'all better stop telling that tale. Southeast Asia is much more reasonably priced. I could never quite work it out for myself in Mexico because the place I wanted and I was willing to stay, that you know, it was the standard I was looking for. I still wound up paying $1,000 a month. That was the cheap one. At my height, I was paying $2,000 a month for rent in Mexico. I'm like, this don't make no damn sense. I'm paying more than I was paying for my house. No. So in Southeast Asia, I've been able to not only recreate it, but I've been able to find it in multiple places. So is Mexico less? Yes, considerably less than America if you are willing to make some adjustments. But some adjustments I'm not willing to make. Like, I don't want nobody old, tired, dusty, nothing. Sorry. I wasn't living in nothing old, tired, and dusty when I was in the States. I did not leave my house, sell my house, rearrange my life to come live in something old, dusty, and dingy. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I've been that way since I was 5. I'm not doing it. It's going to have to be, or what's the point? What's the point of doing it? I'm going outside for 2004. Yay, Janice, go. I'm not going out like that. Nope. I'm watching my parents waste away every day. And it reminds me, I got to get out now. Yup. Jan. Nobody, and let me say this too, y'all. If you're waiting for somebody to come and say, okay, it's time, they're not. They will not. I love my family. I love my kids. I love the people around me. But I'm telling you, if you let people ride you, they'll ride you. And they don't mean no harm. And I don't even mean, you'll have to dress it up and clean it up. But y'all know what I mean. Depend on you. And you come through. Who's cutting that off? Nobody's going to cut that off. They're going to depend on you as long as you allow that dynamic and recreate that dynamic. It was painful for me to really have these conversations with my children because nobody does this. You know, grandma, you retired. You're supposed to bounce the baby on your knee. No. Excuse me? No. I did not ask to be a grandparent. You didn't ask me before you had that baby. No, that was not my intention. I told you wait till I'm 65. Because by the time I'm 65, I'll be ready to come in the house. I ain't 65 yet. You done made a baby. I'm sorry. You'll have to bounce that baby till mama get back. I'll be back at 65. Sure. No, ma'am. But while I'm healthy and I can walk 10 miles a day and I can, make my own travel arrangements, my mind is still sound, you think I'm about to bounce your baby? Shh. That was a hard conversation to have, y'all, because I set a boundary. I broke from tradition, and everybody is not going to be receptive. I didn't get very much pushback from my son. God bless him. I just love him. And I love my baby girl too. But, she really thought mommy was going to be baking cookies and doing field trips like I did with them. No, I raised my kids. This is optional. This part of the program is optional. And I'm not going to let you make me feel guilty because I cannot. Because if I didn't put a stop to it then, y'all, I would be in Chicago right now in a house that I didn't want, suffering through a cold winter that I hated, bouncing my grandbaby. Love my grandbaby, but he 10 years old. He could FaceTime me. Matter of fact, he 10 years old with a passport. You can meet me. Come over here. Y'all got the money? Do not. These are our golden years. They call them golden years for a reason. These are golden years. I'm taking advantage of it. I don't care. Y'all could be mad. And my daughter, she's over it now. She understands. But I hope that I'm also setting an example for them. That I don't care what society says. I don't care what your family say. If this suits you, if this feeds your soul, go for it. Don't even think twice. Please don't look at me. Don't ask me nothing. Go live your life. Go make the best life you can for yourself, y'all. Look at that. You think I'm not going to stay at that hotel? I'm finna go find out who this is. I want me a balcony with a bunch of green trees. It's next to this. I'll take a picture of it. So the next time, I'll show you all the room tour. I'll do that. I'll try to set up a live where I can just walk you around the property too. I told the guy when I checked in that I do YouTube and I wanted to showcase the property, you know, just take pictures, and he told me, have at it, Sandra. So I think I'll have full access to show you all the whole property. That way, at least you can decide. It's nothing like seeing it for yourself, because I'm telling you, the pictures don't do it justice. I saw the pictures, and even in my research, I almost didn't book it. I was like, yeah, it looks okay. But in real life, it's stunning. It's in how big and expansive. It's deceptively big, because to look at it, it looks very small. And it is. It's not a mega thing like these. Maybe, I don't know, I don't even want to speculate. But it can't be that many. I want to say, especially those the one bedroom with the private pool. I don't know if it's more than 8 of those. I don't know. But the property feels expansive. It doesn't feel crowded. Again, I see very few guests. I know they're there. I hear them, and I hear them, but I don't see them. So, shit, maybe they told the guests I'm an introvert. Maybe they informed the guests too, because I don't really see anybody. It says you are planting the seeds that will grow. I hope so. I hope my kids are watching. I'm ready for the stunning. Yep. Abba, we worked. We did our work. I'm telling you, people will ride you like a Shetland pony if you let them. If you don't draw a boundary, create a boundary, and stick to it, I know if somebody told me I could get free labor, love, money, support, all that stuff for free, what? You just gonna give that to me and it's what? I would take it too. My kids, man, I would have took it too. But they get it now. So everybody in my life who's important to me, they understand. My brothers are so supportive. You know, they check on me. I have a wonderful travel tribe that helps me. You know, you all are such a big part of my life. I swear to you, my survival out here on the road, not just my survival, but my thriving. Because I did this before, y'all. 2 years ago, I left and went to Spain to teach. Child, I cried every day. Number one, I did not know the language. My Spanish was trash. It was during COVID, no less. So you know, I was on lockdown. I was in a foreign country, beautiful country, on lockdown. What? I was miserable. Because I couldn't speak, I couldn't connect really, you know, with locals. And everybody where I was spoke Spanish. There was nobody who spoke English. It was just, that wasn't a thing. I wasn't in a touristy town. I was in Alicante. And I felt isolated. I didn't have an online community. Didn't know anything about Exodus Summit. And I literally sat on that beach. I went to the beach every day. It was beautiful. I still maximize that. If you ever get a chance to go to Alicante, it's in Valencia, Spain. It's the south of Spain on the coast. Baby, you want to talk about castles? There was literally a castle in my backyard. The rocks from the castle, because of course it's centuries old, would roll down into the backyard. I'm not kidding. I can show y'all the pictures. It was beautiful. And the wine was cheap and delicious. And the food was cheap and delicious. It was great. I thought I would live there. But I was so lonely. I was so isolated. This online community, Stephanie Perry and Rashida and Adelia, my God, I just bow down in respect, you know. I appreciate what they have shown and shared. So if this is encouraging to you, trust, that's where I got it from. They were so encouraging to me that you can do it, go for it. And even if it don't go the way you think, you can always press the reset button, you know. Somebody would have said, well, Sandra, you started out in Mexico, you were a resident, and now you're way over in Southeast Asia. That might look like a fail to somebody, but it wasn't for me. I went, had the experience. I loved it. Met great people. First of all, let me tell y'all something. Me and Abba met up in Mexico City. Abba took me to the most beautiful flower market. I still haven't seen, the only thing I seen marvel or rival it was in Europe. I ain't seen nothing like that. I'm talking about flower, food, just a beautiful market. But more so, the people. So Exodus has opened that up to me, a community that is so lit. That is black women traveling. Come on, don't get no better. Hey, D. Oh, D. I've been trying to catch your your videos, D. But I have to catch the replay because generally you're on and it's a crazy hour for me when you are live. So I was able to catch, I think, the last one. So y'all do know I'll be catching the replays. I'm trying to stay connected. Yep, community is everything. It is everything. I couldn't do it. Hey, Lizzie. Who is that? Uzi. Hello. This community, yeah, changed my life. It's how I've been able to stay out as long as I have. I don't have to go back home. How people are homesick. You go back home to reconnect with your family, to get that love so you can get out, back out. I don't have to do it. I have met some wonderful, wonderful sisters that have embraced me and shown me grace. Oh my God, the grace. The grace in this community is legendary. But I think it's what it is because of the women. Because most of us have lived and we've experienced whatever, if some trauma, varying degrees. We've got life experience. And we understand that, hey, it don't hurt to have a sister in your corner. It doesn't hurt to have a healthy sister in your corner, not just anybody. It doesn't hurt to have a community of like-minded sisters that I don't have to do a lot of explaining to. It's like, girl, I'm out here, I need some help. So it has been blessed. This whole lifestyle change has been a blessing. Did I cry a lot? Yep. Was I unsure some days? Yep. Did I think I had made a mistake? I'm gonna tell y'all, the day I rolled into Merida on that auto bus, I thought for sure, I said, Jesus, child, you done jacked up your whole life. Merida is not very beautiful when you arrive on the auto bus. It looks so poor. It looks so, it looked like the poorest part of Chicago I'd ever seen in my life. I was like, what the hell have I done? Now, once you get inside of Merida, once you get to know the city, it's beautiful. But that approach on that auto bus, girl, y'all, I don't know if you've ever been to Chicago, but we got something we call the low end. It looked like the low end. I was like, yeah, I done made a mistake. I done blew my whole life up. I done sold my house, quit my job, sold my stuff to come out here for this. Keep looking. Keep looking. I'm so glad I didn't get deterred or, turned around or get scared. I was scared. I ain't gonna lie. I was a little scared. But I kept going because I saw women like me who were doing it and they had found their place. Find your place. Mexico is a great place. I still have residency and I'll return there, but that might not necessarily be my place. I wasn't able to find my place in terms of what I wanted and what I was willing to pay. Southeast Asia feels more like my place, but this flip schedule, it's not perfect. And I'm not sure you're gonna ever find a perfect place, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see. I like Southeast Asia. I can see myself being here. And I think the last thing I'm going to do, I am going to go back and look at Colombia. I don't know if anybody's been to Colombia, what you thought about it. But I am going to go back to Colombia. And, hey, Zakia. Yep. Girl, this is the beach in Danang, Vietnam. And when I tell you, girl, it just goes on and on and on like this for hours. I've already been walking, 90 minutes, an hour and a half, just walking on the beach. Nobody has said a single syllable to me. Nobody tried to sell me nothing. Ain't nobody tried to get me to come buy no drink. None of this. Ain't nobody offered me no Mexican boyfriend or no weed. I love that, thank you. It's just, yeah, it's wholesome. It's happy times, y'all. So, okay, I will put the links and stuff in the description because I do need to get out this sun. I came out here without sunscreen. I don't know what I was thinking. Yes, I'm a black woman. I use sunscreen. I do not play around. I don't need this little skin crinkling up, doing no more than what it's doing. Hi, sister. Hey, Marilyn. Oh, you're in your hometown for a few days. Yay, sister, have fun. Marilyn, enjoy. I don't know if you drove or you flew, but safe travel, sister. Please relax and enjoy. Y'all, Marilyn is the most loving sister anybody can have on the planet. On the planet. Met her right through Exodus. I'm telling you. You preserve your skin, yes? Yeah, but y'all know this, because I bet some of y'all don't use sunscreen. I thought everybody used sunscreen. I know, listen, I was walking with a sister in Chicago, and she not only did she not use sunscreen, she was putting on coconut oil. I was like, girl, she's like, coconut oil has antibacterial properties. We're not worried about that. We're worried about these sun rays. I don't know, because, some part of my brain as a teacher is very scientific. There's science behind sunscreen. I just don't think coconut oil is going to offer much protection. I feel like you baking in the sun, not even protecting your skin. So I don't know. If y'all team sunscreen, drop it in the chat. I'm team sunscreen. I get that black girl sunscreen, I slather it on. I haven't been as faithful as I should be, because to be honest with you, I've been staying out the sun. In Thailand, you can't, I'm back in the house by 10 o'clock. 10 to 4, 10 to 5, I'm not even outside. That's a large chunk of your day to be confined to the house. So while Chiang Mai feels like a very warm hug, Vietnam feels like maybe even a better fit in that it's the same warm hug, but I can be outside. I could walk all day. You get 4 seasons. I'm into that. So I may be looking at Vietnam. I'm never going to be able to do anything about that time, Yes. My daughter just told me about black girl sunscreen. Girl, get you some. I'm team sunscreen. I just don't believe, I don't believe everything I hear, but the science, we know that the sun rays can be damaging. I just love seeing all these shells. The sun rays can be damaging, and so if you're gonna be out in it, I'd rather err on the side of caution than, just to be out here all willy-nilly. So yeah, black girl sunscreen works. It doesn't give you that cast. They've got 2 formulas. One of them is a gel, you guys. I've used that one, but it makes me sweat. It's like it clogs your pores for whatever reason. It makes me sweat more. And then there's one that's a cream base. I like that. I don't know what these things are. What are these? I don't know, but they're hard. Maybe somebody will see it and they'll know what that is. I don't have a clue. But again, just this very natural beach that goes on for hours and hours and hours. Even the resorts are very respectful of the space. Y'all, this is a different vibe. Now, I think Mexico, if you like to party, because I had a good time in Mexico, first of all, I think, on my quest to reparent myself, I think I relived my early college days in Mexico. I had a good time in Playa del Carmen. I'm sure there are people there who remember. They could probably tell you stories because, baby, we turned out some rooftop pools. Yes, we did. Those brunches were legendary. We partied in them people pool. I could tell y'all this story because, shoot, somebody else might tell it. Y'all, one time, Anyway, one time I was at the Fives. If you've ever been to Playa, the Fives has got a beautiful rooftop. So with the Fives, it's about 20 of us. And we are having a good time. So we're doing tequila shots. I drink tequila. That's the only thing I drink when I'm drinking. So we're doing tequila shots. I'm 3-4 shots in because I can't drink no more than that. I'm having a grand time. Now, there's this glass partition separating the public pool from a private pool. My girlfriends are all over. Somebody has invited them to the private pool. And I see them and they're like, Sandra, come on to the private pool. I'm like, okay. Now, everybody else got out the pool, y'all. Got out the pool, walked around, went through the doorway to get to the private pool. Not me. Tequila told me I could jump over her. I could bounce over. I could flip over. I don't know what the hell the tequila told me. I tried to go over this glass partition. Now, y'all know I'm 60, right? You know this just happened. And y'all know I ain't no lightweight, baby, but that tequila told me I could flip right over this partition. Shh. Baby, by the time everything was said and done, the partition was in the pool. I had almost broke my toe. It was a whole sight. We laughed. When I tell you we still chuckle about that, and we still went over to the private pool. Hilarity ensued. It was a good time, but y'all, I really did relive like my college days. I had fun. It was a great bunch of women, young, all multi-generational. Everybody was there. Some of the girls were as young as 21. My baby Kiki. Kiki is a world traveler, you guys, and Kiki isn't even 25 years old. I love that spirit. Well, anyway, I'm sure Kiki probably could have made it over that wall. I could not. It wasn't nothing but ass and elbows, y'all. Them people was like, I think we almost got banned from that pool that day. That's the real truth. That was the end result. They was like, yeah, y'all done had too much to drink. Y'all tearing up the pool. The next time we came, they had patched their little loose side. They had patched it back up, but baby, that pool will never be the same. We blessed that pool. Then we went up to a little private pool. We blessed that one too. It was a good time. I got the footage. As a matter of fact, one of those brunch pool days is in Exodus Summit. I posted a respectable video. I didn't post the other ones because I'm telling y'all, it was all the spring breaks I missed all together. I had my baby at 21. It wasn't very many spring breaks where I got to drink tequila, and flip over walls. It wasn't many of them, but I sure recreated it when I was in Mexico. So I reparented my 20s, my college days when I was in Mexico. I had a great time. I have Mexico. I hate it when people say this, but Mexico owes me nothing. I had a great time. Scraped up my knees, fell off my bike. I did all the kiddie things I wanted to do in Mexico. And so now I'm reparenting another phase. This is my get outside and play. I want to be at the beach. I want to be in the jungle. I want to be at the park. So now it's not so much about tequila shots and pool parties with my girlfriends and hookah and that stuff. It's more about being outside and nurturing myself, being close to nature, finding a space that I love, that suits my personality for real. I want to get as close to my perfect place as possible. And my perfect place is close. This is close. I've got to look at Vietnam a little more closely. The only thing about Southeast Asia is that schedule. If I could take all of this and move it over to where maybe Colombia is, or someplace where we're closer in time zones to the stock market and my family, that would be perfect. Vietnam on, let's say, Central Standard Time would be the ideal place for me. So if you all know some place that looks like this, feels like this, in Central Time Zone, please drop it, because that's the place for me. I don't want no snow. I don't want nothing too cold. If it gets below 60, I'm not going to be happy. I need it to stay 70 and above. So that's what I'm looking for. Thanks. Tequila shots will have you dancing on top. Yes, Marilyn, I showed out. But here's the beautiful thing. I was with my sisters. I was with my friends. I wasn't with people who were laughing like, look at her. I was with people who were laughing with me. Oh, they might have laughed at me too, but for the most part, the real ones, we were laughing together. They understood what I was doing. That this grandmama is out here literally reclaiming her time. I went back. I didn't get to do that. There was none of that. You don't do that when you got no baby. Girl, I was at work. I was in school. I was at work. I was married. I was doing all that. It was over. So I definitely don't have any regrets. I got a chance to reclaim my time, my 20s, had a good time. And so now I'm going back to get my 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, where I wanted to just be outside, ride my bike, walk to the beach, take care of myself, take care of Sandra and nobody else. I'm reclaiming that part, and you get to do that too. Hell, you get to create anything. I think that part is the empowerment. Is it for real? If I could do it, anybody could do it. If I can recreate this on this little teacher pension, you can too. And some of y'all got jobs with real money, real money coming in. I'm on a fixed income. Oh, can I share this? Y'all ready for a praise report for real? Lord Jesus, God is good. First of all, y'all know I'm a teacher. I retired. I taught 30 years. I still had student loans, y'all. Listen to this. Because I financed some of my kids' stuff too. Parent Plus loans. Anybody in that boat? Let me tell y'all something before I just shout up and down this beach. I called because, student loans are going back into repayment. And when I called them people, do you know, Jesus, I'm about to shout. All my student loans have been forgiven. Oh, Lord. I got to say that one more time. I had to call 3 times. I said, y'all lying to me. And don't send me no bill. All of my student loans have been erased and zeroed out. All of them. I called 3 different agencies. I said, you're going to have to tell it to me. Send it to me in writing. I need it because I'm going to need it for my records. All of them. I had student loans, y'all. I paid for my master's degree. But my undergraduate work, I took on loans. My son, I took on Parent Plus loans for him. My daughter, I took on Parent Plus loans for her. So that they wouldn't be in the same boat. They wouldn't leave school with as much debt as I left. Anyway, they still wound up with debt, but I tried my best to do my part to help them. And I incurred that debt. I swear to you, when I called 2 days ago, she said, ma'am, all those loans have been wiped out. I said, oh, Jesus, thank you. And she told me a way I have Parent Plus loans left for the kids. She told me a way to get that done too. And it starts with consolidating them. So if anybody has student loans still outstanding, please call your student loan servicer. Find out. She gave me so much free information, but I'm telling you again, when you call people and you talk to them and you're nice, I was so nice. I was so humble. I said, baby, I need help. Because these loans, the loan payment was $900, y'all, a month. I said, lady, I can't afford no $1,000 a month in those student loans. She said, you don't even have to worry about it. Those loans are gone, wiped out. And I'm going to tell you how to get these wiped out. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. So it's a good day to have a good day. Yes, Katrina, if anybody has had, student loan debt, that stuff don't go nowhere. You don't get to, you can file bankruptcy and get rid of stuff and do all. You don't get rid of student loan debt. I knew I couldn't wait to get retired so I could tell them, look, y'all, I'm on fixed income. I'm on fixed income. I can only pay $20 a month. This is what it is. She said, lady, you don't owe us a dime. Not one nickel. All been wiped out. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. So now I just have to work on getting the kids Parent Plus loans. I love my baby girl. I'm passing her portion on that I took out for her because she can afford it. She's agreed to pay her portion that I took out for her, and I'm grateful for that because that was a point of contention. Me and her, we were going around and around and around because she makes way more money than I make in retirement. So we were able to get that sorted out so that she can pay back her portion of the student loans that I took out for her, and then I'll figure out the rest. But that was nothing short of a blessing straight from God. What that is. But the fishermen are out right now, like setting up their nets and stuff. Just great. Okay, so I just paid the Parent Plus myself. It's horrible, I know. And I'm telling y'all, you can get all kind of stuff wiped out. You cannot wipe out those student loans. If you do not have to take them out, I just kind of felt, I don't know. It was either take out student loans or take out equity from the house, or do something. The kids had to go to school, and because I made what I made, I didn't qualify. It was a terrible trick bag. The U.S. is full of tricks because I made enough money to survive, but I didn't make enough money to pay all their college tuition, but I made too much money to qualify for finance. It was a mess. So We had to be very creative in how we financed schooling for them. But they got done. Everybody got out of school. Everybody got a college degree. Y'all know the baby girl went on. She got her doctorate. Couldn't be prouder of both of them. But yeah, I had that student loan debt hanging over my head. I couldn't get it under control. And they, you know, so President Biden, I ain't mad. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I love the way the resort shares this space with locals. I love the way they ride their bikes right up on this beach. Oh, God. I wouldn't be surprised if I saw a horse on this beach. It's just whatever you want to do. I like that part, that you're free to do whatever you want to do. As long as you ain't bothering nobody, you're good. Okay. It says tricks in the U.S. Yup. Hey, I'm reclaiming my life now. Yes. Yes. Visiting Dubai. Wait, are you there now? Katrina, you are in Dubai now? Loans over 20 years old can be forgiven. Yup. Y'all know that was me. Hell, I'm 60. You know how much student loans I went to school in my 20s. I had old student loans. I had just consolidated them, just consolidated, paid. All my loans got wiped out. Jesus is real. So y'all check it out. Because even the ones that didn't get wiped out, the girl told me, she said, Sandra, do this, and that, and then call us back. She said, after you do all of this, then we'll see what part we can forgive. She said, you're going to have to make so many payments, like this, how many payments. She told me the whole thing. I couldn't believe that she was just giving me all this free intel. And you could tell she was like, I'll probably, you know how when somebody's talking code, she's like, yeah, and call me back and do this. And yeah, this is an option. So you all get on the phone. If you've got them, if your kids have them, the Parent Plus loans were the trickiest ones. But anything else, gone. Amazing. Katrina, you're in Dubai? Oh my God. Girl, I had never been to the Middle East. That is some rich opulence. Katrina, when I landed in Doha in that airport, I swear, somebody told me this. They say the air is different. It is. I told y'all that's where the good smelling men were. Ooh, child. They smell so good. I dare not look at them. I just was smell. I swear to God, I was literally following the smell. I like, this man smells so damn good. Jesus, what is this? I never smelled that cologne. And it wasn't just like your regular run of the mill. These dudes had on the oud, the good. It smelled clean and fresh and like, follow me, I got money. I was like, yes, take me back to your lair, sir. It was beautiful. So I can only imagine that the Middle East is rich. I don't think we know that. We know rich. We know standard of living, elevated standard of living, quality of life. We know that standard of living. In the Middle East, that's wealth. That's wealth. Man, I've not experienced that anywhere else either. I've experienced extreme wealth, like in the Middle East, and extreme poverty. Because Southeast Asia, in Cambodia, that was about the most poverty, the most impoverished place I've been. Cambodia was rough. Cambodia was rough on my spirit. It was hard to be there because you know how places have an energy? Cambodia has the sadness. It's grand in that, you got all these old world artifacts and history and culture, but when I tell you there's a distinct heaviness and sadness. If you're an empath, like I'm an empath, y'all, I couldn't do it. I was never so ready to get on a plane as I was to get out of Cambodia. Not that it wasn't beautiful and the people were nice and the sights and that heaviness. I was ready. Going through the killing fields and all that stuff, it was heavy. I didn't feel that. I did when I was in Hanoi though. When I got to Vietnam, y'all know this. I took the I did go to the prison where they held John McCain. That was heavy too. I couldn't even finish the tour. Once I saw, once they show you the rooms and the shackles and oh my goodness, I was like, yeah, I'm good. I couldn't, stuff like that that's so heavy for your spirit. I can only take so much. I got the information, because empaths tend to feel. You feel everything. I literally felt like I could feel the people, like your mind just goes down this rabbit hole. Like these people had families. Their families had to come see them. They suffered. They were all piled in this little bitty room. It was black concrete boxes with no windows. Oh, Jesus. Ugh, I couldn't do it. I finished up the tour and got out of there. So I mentioned this before. I do not, I don't get into politics, period. I don't get into identity politics. Love who you love. I do not care. Ain't got nothing to do with me. Vote for who you want to vote for. They ain't got nothing to do with me. But John McCain, while our politics might not line up, if he did and survived what they say he did, baby, he was a gangster. And anybody else that survived that place, because I went in those cells. Baby, that was torture. They only had a few windows and they were up high, so you couldn't see. It was harsh. It was very harsh. And it reminded me, it takes me right back to slavery, because I can only imagine that kind of oppression and confinement. Those conditions existed on those slave ships. That's exactly what it reminded. I was like, yep, let me go, because I feel these spirits here. Would I say go see it? Yep, I think it's worth seeing. But if you're like me, if you're highly sensitive, you have to do it in doses. So yeah, the killing fields didn't weigh on me the way that prison did, because the killing fields didn't feel like so reminiscent of slavery. Being confined and shackled to one another in a dark, tight space, and just in the same room where you have to use your bathroom. It's that I didn't get that at the killing fields. I got the heaviness of all the life loss, but that prison in Hanoi, oh God, ooh, and I want to say that walking up to it, this is me, y'all. I don't know. This is me. I have had a feeling like that twice, where I walked up to a place and the temperature changed. Has that ever happened to you all? Where the literal atmosphere around the place shifts. As I got close to the prison, it was cool. I was like, it was a welcome cool, but it felt cooler. It was noticeably cooler. I had that feeling once when I was in San Cristobal. I told y'all this too. I was in San Cristobal, and in San Cristobal, Mexico, they still have very much a folk religion and culture intact. So you can honestly go to a church and they will sacrifice a chicken. Yes. And they do all kind of, it's really different. There's a whole Coca-Cola ritual. I swear to you, YouTube it if you don't believe me. Well, anyway, I happened to walk down a street, turned way off the tourist path. I knew I was off the tourist path because the shops started looking differently. You all, I kept walking and kept walking. I said, okay, well, you committed to it. And I kept walking, and the temperature changed again. Cold. This time it was really noticeable. I was like, what the hell? When I looked up, and when I really came to myself, y'all, I had walked into an area where the occult, there were all kinds of cult shops. Black magic, it was right on the door. Black magic. I was like, what the hell? My body, I knew, even though my eyes, I wasn't taking in like the signs, because the truth is I was just trying to make sure I wasn't getting in, going someplace I wasn't supposed to. But I felt the difference. That occult stuff, oh man, count me out. Count me out. My body, I quickly turned around. And I'm telling y'all, in Mexico and San Cristobal, you can go there and see all the little trust fund babies, the white, the clear people, them little trust fund babies that went up there in them mountains experimenting with that black magic and stuff. Y'all, they look like zombies. They look like literal zombies. Go to San Cristobal. I dare you. And there's a part, it's an offshoot. Because San Cristobal has like an old city, the touristy place. But off on one of those streets, it's a couple of them, you will see all these different stores where they sell all the accoutrement and a paraphernalia for the occult. Shh, count me out. And you will see all the little blondies where their hair is matted and dreaded up and they barefoot, glassy eyed. You like, baby, you need to call home. You need to call home. Mom and them need to wire you some money so you can go home because you've done too much. You've been up in them mountains too long. They go up in the mountains with the indigenous people. And I don't know. I just think they're up there experimenting with that plant, with the plant medicine. And plant medicine, I'm sure people have used it for years. But when you don't know what you're doing and you up there, I don't know if you're trying to get high or you're trying to get healed. So, yeah, I don't fool with the occult. That's just me. That's just me. I don't yuck nobody's yum. If that's your jam, have at it. That's your life. It's not my jam. And so if you find peace, solace, whatever it is, go for it. It's your life. But me, that thing turned my body cold. I was like, yeah, it's time to go. That's the only time. And then I went to a church once too, y'all, and I literally, in San Cristobal, a dude followed me. Come on, I stand out. I was clearly someplace I wasn't supposed to be. I got almost up to the church door. I couldn't do it because you had to go up this hill. I got there. Because, once I commit to the walk, I'm going. I got to the church. I got up to but I couldn't go in. I was like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know about this one. Somebody, if y'all don't believe me, Google sacrifices in San Cristobal. It's a whole bunch of videos. And I think the indigenous people, I don't know that it's black magic. I just think that they are still doing cultural, ancient cultural rituals or whatever. And I think Westerners come in experimenting, and I don't know what we're doing because I don't participate, but yeah. So San Cristobal is beautiful though. Want to talk about someplace cheap to live in Mexico? San Cristobal, if you don't mind being in the mountains of Mexico, but it gets cold, super cold in San Cristobal. I had on a coat, a hat, and gloves, a scarf, the whole shebang in San Cristobal. Couldn't be for me. You deserve, yes, Katrina, enjoy. Dubai, I can only imagine. Oh, the opulence, the beauty, the rich. How did I get way up here? That's why I'm struggling. Let me get my butt back down here where it's easy to walk. How did I walk all the way up that beach? Y'all, oh, I'm about to walk right past my little spot. Here, okay, I'm home. Okay, so y'all might as well stick around for the rest of it. Shoot, we going into hour 2. All right, come on, take y'all home with me. Holy smokes. I almost walked right past it. Jesus. Okay. Whew. Okay, so my room is not clean unless I doubt that they've been there. It's too early. It's just 10 o'clock. So I'll take you all around the property. I'll show you the room and stuff in another live. But let me take you around. This reminds me, if anybody's been to the Grand Hyatt in Playa, the view, when you come in, you see this long pool, and it's right out to the so that's the view. I think I stepped on something. I hurt my heel. Hello. I hurt myself. I think I stepped on a shell. Okay. I don't know how deep that pool is, but it looks deep. And I'm going to try to be respectful because there are people out here who are sunbathing quietly. Okay. I'm not going to do a lot of talking, y'all. Just watch. I literally cut my foot. I must have stepped on a shell or something. I'm going to cross over here. My room's on this side, but I don't want to film those ladies. Well, let's go look at I think this is where you can have coffee and tea or whatever all day. Anyway, the guy told me, he said, you could sleep out here, Sandra. These little beds, these covered beds, he says sometimes people come out here, they grab one, and they stay all day. And they sleep out. Okay, get a bottle of, if you order seafood, Ocean Bistro, fresh oysters, 250. I don't know how much that is. It's not much. 50 is $2. 50,000 is $2. So 50, what is that? About $5? About $5. My eyes, y'all just enjoy them. I gotta wipe my eyes. I got sweat all in my eyes. Okay. Oh, mercy, Jesus. The gym. I will honestly say I think the gym is probably the weakest part of this program because it's not very big. But who needs a gym when you got all this other stuff? Okay, so I want to say that these little structures here are all the 1, 2, and 3 bedroom villas with the pool. Mine's over there, and it's only 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's 4 over here. And so I think there are 8 of those. Let's see. Oh, they're doing Tai Chi or whatever it is they're doing. I think they're doing some kind of exercise. And then this is up there is the restaurant. I'm not going to go in the restaurant. I'm going to go around. Oh, now here's something I didn't know. They've got a kids thing, like where you can drop your kids off. I haven't seen any kids, thank God. Not, y'all know. I don't have nothing against children. I'm gonna put my shoes on. Hold on 1 second. Put my shoes on. Okay. And I'm so sweaty. I gotta hurry up and go eat too, y'all, because breakfast is over at 10:30. So I'm gonna take y'all, spin through here one time. Then I'm gonna go grab breakfast. Okay. This. Okay, so inside, nice restaurants. I'm walking you around to the spa. Hold tight, ladies and gents. I'm gonna take you to the spa. I had a spa treatment last night. Oh my God. I don't have a clue what that is over there. I don't know. I don't know what that is. But this place is massive. Okay, there's the spa treatment place back there. I want to be respectful. Okay, she's taking pictures too, so there you have it. All of this is the art lounge. Oh, that's where you get coffee and tea. The dining room, breakfast and dinner. See, breakfast is over at 10:30, so I gotta hurry up and get back. Look, she's getting I will tell you what I haven't seen here. Koi ponds. I haven't seen that. Okay. This is where the spa is housed. It's a whole big old massive thing, and there's another pool back here behind it too. So you can sit here any of these places. Like I sat out last night after my spa treatment. They bring you tea, water, detox, whatever you want. Okay, I don't know what's back that way. I never went that way, but I'm gonna take you into the spa. Okay, let me make sure nobody's in here. Okay, hi. Okay, so there you go. And you get a whole nother level of simply beautiful. Okay. I'm trying to make sure I don't get anybody. Okay. So you've got all these little places where you can chill. Somebody's over there by the pool, so I won't go, y'all. I'll just go this far. So this is the other pool. And then there are dressing rooms back there. I don't know what's up there. Maybe that's where they do yoga. I don't know. I don't know what's up there. I haven't even explored most of this property. But on the inside of this building, all these little wings, There are a ton of different kind of spa rooms. Let me share with you the spa services. And so look, this is all the stuff that's included. Hi, I'm sharing with my friends this beautiful place. I just want them to see, I want them to come. I want them to come and be treated well like this. So here's all the treatments that you can get. And each day you can pick a combination of these services. So as long as it totals 80 minutes, it's included in your stay. So what is that? Creative Canvas? I don't know what that is. I'll let y'all look at it. Anyway, so not only do they have all of this, they've got special services for moms to be. And then, of course, you can pay for any other kind of service that you want. But those were the ones that are included. And the room that I was in yesterday, y'all, oh my God. I'm talking about even from the spa bed. It was luxe. Hold tight, y'all. Even the spa beds, you know, they were big and lush. Just somebody put some money into it. I don't know who it was, but somebody spent some money. But watch this. This is what okay. So here's the kicker. Right next door, they're building another thing. Y'all, this is one level, 2 levels top. I don't think that's the highest. That's the highest elevation on this property, right? So everything is not built up. It's spread out. Why in the world? Somebody must be mad at these people because look at this. Who does that? Who does this? Guess what? This is only one tower of the building that's being built right next door. These people here, they had a good thing. They still got a good thing. But this thing, look at that. When are you going to open that? And where are you? How many people? And I'm telling you seriously, we're only looking at half of the building. Danang, either they're expecting a lot of people to be coming or y'all, and I'm just gonna go out on a limb, I'm not gonna say much. There are foreign interests that come and pour money into countries like Vietnam, Cambodia, and Thailand because they're tax write-offs. I'm not gonna say which entities, I'll let you figure it out yourself. But there are foreign entities that come for the tax breaks. I cannot tell you how many empty, tall buildings just like this I have seen, and they never finish them. They never finish them. You see it every day in Cambodia, and you see it in Bangkok too. And they tell you, they call them ghost something. Big old buildings. Y'all know who doing it. They over there in Africa too. They over there in Africa messing up. And so this building may or may not open, y'all. It may or may not ever open. But would you look at that? That's got to be, I can't even imagine how many units that is. I cannot even imagine. And it's 2 big old tall towers just like that. I didn't even bother to count. It's got to be 50 apartments on each floor. Gotta be. So, and to be honest with you, my little thing, my little chalet villa is over there. I can see. So whoever's up on those top floors, you can now look down. They've done a good job of covering it up with foliage. I'll show you all that, but them people gotta be pissed. These people who invested all this, they gotta be pissed off about that. Because that changes the whole landscape of this place. So, yeah, that's what it is. Okay, folks, I'm going to walk you all back. I'm walking back to my place. Excuse me. I'm walking back, and I will show you all the interior room another day. I want to make sure that it's clean so you all can see it because I left out of there. My stuff is everywhere. And I'm going to hurry up and go find me some breakfast. And then I'll see you guys back here. I don't know what's over there. All right, thank you, Zakia. Yes, I'm going to get my breakfast. Yvette, thank you. I wasn't supposed to tell them. They know they're garbage. I'm out, y'all. All right. Bye, folks. I'll talk to y'all soon. I'll do another live of the room. Or maybe I'll try and do it tomorrow first thing. And I'll post it and let y'all know. Thank you, Marilyn. I love you and appreciate you. All right, Elle, talk to y'all later. Bye, everybody. Bye, Abba. I'll talk to you all. All right, I'll let y'all know if I get this dress made. All right, bye, loves.